Tomorrow, President Trump marks his 100th day in office. A new CBS News poll finds most Americans do believe that they are seeing major changes to how the government works. But how do they feel about all that's gone on? Joining us now is CBS News Executive Director of Elections and Surveys, Anthony Salvanto. Anthony, great to see you, and I want to get right into these numbers. What sort of changes are people reporting?
Major ones. When we asked people, they do say, 3/4 say that they do feel the Trump administration is making major changes to how the U.S. government works, also similarly to how the U.S. economy works. But what they think of what's going on is a little more split overall, and part of that, Marie, is very much a story about focus. In the first 100 days, you'll recall for context that fighting inflation was a big reason that the president won the election in the first place, and there were high expectations in our polling coming into this about what might happen. When you look now, you see a big number of Americans, almost 7 in 10, who feel the administration has not put enough focus on efforts in their minds to lower prices. But in the same vein, you see that a lot of people, majority of people, feel the administration has put too much effort on new tariffs, on tariffs and trade. So that's a bit of a disconnect there from what people thought or were expecting. And then the way that that plays out, Marie, I'll show you, is we've seen this decline in specifically the president's handling of inflation. That's now dipped down to its lowest levels yet.
So we're at this 100-day mark, which has consistently been a time where we look back at what the president's doing and we look at these numbers. Do we think it is a fair amount of time to make some of these judgments on how things are going?
I asked people that question, and, you know, by and large, a majority says, yeah, they can get a sense of this administration, 57% in 100 days, but dig a little deeper and look at the partisan splits on that, and what you see is a lot of Democrats who disapprove of what they're seeing say they've already seen, you know, what they need to see. That's enough time. Slighter majority of independents on that. But look at the numbers among Republicans. You know, most of them say, no, it's not enough time. And part of the reason for that, though they do approve overwhelmingly of much of what they're seeing, they also are saying they're seeing big changes and that will take longer to play out to see what all the changes and all the implications of those may come out.